Hello everyone. I never knew I was planning on telling anyone what my problem is. It doesn't matter the kind of problem I'll be facing here in my marriage. Previous years were so bad that I turned to aggressive person. After all, the only thing I received at home was aggressiveness. My husband is the most nicest person you can see or meet on the street. And this is also the reason why it was not difficult for him to convince me to marry him. It was every time nice. And this nice, my husband still play with any lady she sees outside our home when we are together or he's walking alone on the street. He's so kind, so nice. Everyone is telling me, oh, your husband is so nice. Your husband is so caring. And to me, when he gets home, it's like I'm the brush he used to clear off all the anger he would have showed to other people outside. He now unleash it on me. I'm the rag he used to wipe out every dirty thing he has made. If I could try to explain it again, I'm trying to say, outside he's nice to people. It doesn't matter what aggression he has in him, whatever that is making him angry, he doesn't show this outside. But any little slighted mistake, which most of you know, sometimes when you shout on a woman, you abuse her emotionally, she starts making mistakes. I make mistakes that I ask myself, how could it be that somebody like me is making this kind of mistake? I'll be cooking food, I just want to sit down, I'll be lost in my thoughts. Maybe I'm watching a series and the food will get burnt. My husband will be so angry. He's searching everywhere to know if I've cleaned, if I've done anything wrong, rubbing my mistakes on my face. Every time talking about so much mistake I've made, how I can't make it, how I'm not worth it, why he wasted his time to come and marry me, how I deceived him. I'm tired of the whole thing. I don't know what to do. Last time, he went with me to his friend and they bought a new car. This guy, they wanted to talk to us about the car, show us the car, so as friends, we can sit down and enjoy each other's company on their progress. We were there praising them like, oh, the car is beautiful, you people have tried. And from nowhere, because I'm the kind of person who sometimes repeat myself when I say, this is so beautiful. I say, wow, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's like I'm repeating myself. You needed to have been there and see how my husband hushed me like, it's enough. What's your problem? Like insinuating I was jealous of the people's car. I died and woke up. I'm not a jealous person like that. But how could it be that my husband now think I'm praising this car, I'm praising it because I was jealous of the car? And he's so good in doing these things that when he do it, because of how he is also, people believe what he said. This is how I lost that friendship. My girlfriend that we understand each other so much, now I think I was jealous of her. And you know, sometimes when the man or the woman shows this impression about the spouse, people buys it because he's the one who knows that person very well. People buys this thing, what we sell to them, like what we tell them the other person is. They buy it so much because who owns the person? We're the one who knows the person more. It hurts me so much. I've tried to call my friend, try to go there to explain to her that I'm not like that. It's not what I meant. I don't know how I'm going to live with this shame. This embarrassment every time. Is it at the church, anywhere we go to, and we're talking about something, the way he will shout at me. Sometimes at home here, when he tries to show this aggression, I call it boiling, when he starts boiling and puffing off of the anger in him, and it fears me a lot. It scares me. Sometimes I'll pick up courage and go to him to hug him so that his heart go be churiya, so that he will calm down. But he will push me out. Sometimes when he pushed me out, I felt like empty, like I'm going to fall. And this hurts me so much. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to make my marriage to become what it used to be before. My husband is the kind of man who wants you to worship him like he's a god. Before he could say, fry something for me, it's already done. He wants you to know that thing, what you have to do for him, and have it all placed, all done before he's there, before he will ask you for it. You should know. How many of the things do I want that he does for me that is already done before I ask? How many times will I go to remind him things we need at home, which wouldn't even bother him if we have food or not? And you go to him and you ask him these things many times, he will not remember on his own that we need this thing. When you now go to him and ask him, yeah, you are stupid, why didn't you say, but you have said this like 6 times and he didn't do anything about it. Sometimes I sit and I remember how my friends, their husband, live in peace with them, how they have understanding for some things. Sometimes your friends could lie to you and tell you wrong things and say it's how their husband is. But when you sit in their place, sometimes when you go to visit and you see how the man called them when he is outside and see the kind of conversation they have, sometimes you overhear how soft their husband is talking to them or how kind they are to their husband. Even how their husband show them kindness, show them love, believe in them, the kind of relationship they have. But I come home and I come home in fear. Most times I go out, I never want to come home. But when you have kids with this man, how do you leave your kids? How do you leave your kids and run away? How do you go and start another life? I'm confused on what I'm going to do. The one that bothers me most is this yelling. Every time yelling at you like he wants to scare you away, he wants you to run away. I'm asking myself, is there anything he wants that he doesn't want to come up openly and talk about? Is he trying to make me conclude on my own what he wants? Is he trying to send me a message I'm not understanding? Most times, I don't even know the next step to take. The kind of thing I'll be doing, how to follow him to equal. I can't match his anger. I'm not up to him I can't challenge him. I can't even question him when it's necessary. I can't confront him because I'm so scared. And my husband is huge. So many times he has slapped me and pushed me, the strength in him. I don't even know how I'm going to defend myself if it happens really to come out and beat me. He will subdue me within seconds and I'll be in a mess. I'm so scared. I don't know the next step forward. This is huge. This is huge. This kind of aggressiveness, violence in marriage is the one I don't even know how to go about this one, because when they start having this kind of mood and you don't know what the problem is and you don't know how to go about it, because if it's someone who you can talk to, someone you can approach, a kind of trying to ask the person what the problem is, it might be easier. But I would say if you find out the time that the person is calm, every human being has a happy moment. Every human being has a happy moment. So you can call to the person and tell the person, what is it that I did that is wrong? beg the person, even if he's kneeling down, try to talk to the person somehow. And this kind of matter is not something you go and start telling your girlfriends. No matter how difficult the problem is, try approaching him like today, tomorrow. Persist on approaching him to know what is it that you're doing wrong. And this forgetting what you're cooking and getting burnt, something like, some men doesn't like rest. And to compare with how difficult things are now, no one wants to spend money and at the end of it, you won't get the value of that money you spend or the money they give you. Everyone who gives away his money wants to have the value of that money the person gives away. This also might be making him angry. And if he is nice to people, that means there's something nice about him. It's what you can do. You try everything to see if there's something you can do. What does he like? How does he want me to do? To know what you can do, to see if this thing, what you people share, whatever that might have brought you people together, can come in. You getting so scared, it's also not going to help you. It's better to work on your fear. You have to do something about fear, because fear is not something you live in for so long. Do something about fear. Gather more confidence, more courage to handle things. Like when he comes, I will go about it like somebody who's trying to make you scared. Try to show that you're not so scared. Because you showing this scared, not by challenging him, insulting him, just try to show like everything's okay. When he come back, you just, hey, welcome, like somebody is fighting you, but you're not fighting the person back, because you cannot fight somebody who is bigger than you back. So when the person comes, try to bring this calmness and try to play like everything is normal. We are lovers, we are friends. This before you play this for a long time, there must be a way his program will go start changing. It starts reversing back to what it used to be. If he maybe open up to you, let him know your concern about how this marriage is going. That you want peace, that you want you people to enjoy, to be happy. When you show him this effort, this might make him to change. I don't know what your opinion will be. Please, let's comment, let's suggest and have opinion on this, what we can do to help somebody like this, or what would I have done if this is happening to me. What would I have done? This is what we'll ask ourselves and know how to help our girl on this matter and see how she'll go about it. She's newly married. Her marriage is not too old like that. She has already some kids and she don't want to leave her marriage. Please, what can we suggest to help her? How can she go about these things to know how to come out of it so that she'll have once a peaceful home and look forward to a better life and a healthy relationship? These are one of the most touching story for one to live in her matrimonial home and the person is not happy. It's not too good like that. Let's find a way to help this, my sister. And I just wish you find a way to go around this. Feel comfortable. It's your home, it's your husband. He's not going to eat you, he's not going to bite you, and God will not allow him to beat you. But try to somehow play along that he sees the happiness in you, that he sees that you're not worried, scared, or you're not a threat to him. Like challenging him, don't ever challenge him. Just try to play nice and encourage him, help him, let him see that you meant well and not bad. Assist him in any way possible. Let his mind calm down in a way to make this marriage work. I appreciate you for being here to join us in this our story time. Thank you guys for being around, supporting me. I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.